they put for the picture?
Just this.
That must be my notification saying I'm going live.
Yeah. I would think so. What's up, guys?
Hello!
What up?
Joshua Duncan, Hamfish, Berserker Pancakes, Sion McKillip,
Sup.
Hunter Hawthorne,
Rizza
Rizza B, The Gamerface, Kevin Kiesel, Sir Badger, Nicholas Servant,
Galaxy
C'est bon.
Machines.
Mac Attack, Black Armor, Praise Ryan Ridgewell, Holy Smokes.
Exotic Blue Panda.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Bushcraft Heroes live stream. Today we're doing a Q and answer live stream because a lot of the most recent ones have just been at the treehouse.
You and your Jones.
Me and my Jack Jones. And I know these boys are a lot more interesting to talk to, so I thought I'd get them over for a live stream. Answer some of your questions.
Hey guys!
Hey,
Smoke-a-doka.
Today, what are we drinking today?
I got this electric. We're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue.
We're drinking a beer. Wild Rose Brewery,
It's Alberta.
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 Calgary, Alberta.
Yeah. That's why I picked it up. I'm drinking a raspberry.
This is just a golden lager. It's actually quite nice.
Yeah.
Very
Not bad,
nice.
huh? Not bad.
Oh, when are you doing an axe sheath?
When am I doing an axe sheath? Oh, that's true. Well, I'm thinking my leather collar's getting a little bit knocked up from terrible wood chopping. So, I don't know, I might do like a matching sheath and new collar at some point.
I need a new sheath too.
Oh, there you go.
And I'll have to do one on hanging a new handle on my.
I was going
on
to
my
say
bit.
you need a new handle. Period.
So yeah, I guess soon.
Soon.
It's busy right now, but we'll try and find some time.
So
to do
busy.
that.
It's hunting season, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
There's only a couple of months where the hunting season's open, so we're just doing that. Well, I'm doing that.
yeah.
The other boys will be joining soon. But yeah, it's busy, but I think mainly most of our videos will be focused on treehouse,
Winter prep.
winter prep for the treehouse.
Yes.
Did you tell them about the new tools?
No, I
yeah.
have not. I made a fort and people are stealing. What should I do?
Where did you build the fort?
Yeah, probably
On
didn't.
Crown land.
Isn't that legal?
I found a fort near my place that someone built, and they did a lot of decoy to hide their fort.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that would be the
Yeah.
thing. If you're doing it on land where any public access, you would have to go to town on your camouflage.
And make it hard to get to. If you've got a trail, fell trees across your trail so that it's.
You can't just
un-
fell trees though on wildland.
Oh, okay.
Or
Well,
pull dead trees over. Or
do something that makes it unattractive for people to go there.
I tried building a treehouse in my backyard, but it failed really bad.
Aw.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Get some buddies to help you.
What knives do you recommend for a good price?
Mora knives is what we always say for good price.
Yeah, they're the most affordable, for sure.
I think the Jacklaw ones are actually not a bad price, and but I mean, for the money that you pay for the bark rivers and the steel you get with them, I think they're really worth the money. You go over to Dutch Bushcraft Knives and they'll give you lots of in-depth knife stuff. Are we lagging out a little bit?
I don't think so. Can you guys just let me know in the comments what the stream quality like? Is it like laggy or anything?
Who is the oldest? Who do you guys think is the oldest?
Who looks the oldest? Who smells the oldest?
Well, that would be...
Okay. Which one of them has the best hair? What was your first bushcraft? What was your first bush camp like? Pretty bad.
Yeah, it was. Our one was pretty bad.
Our first super show. Oh no!
But we didn't
our
have Reuben.
first one.
We didn't have Reuben with us.
Yeah, we didn't have. Me and Bo went, and we made a terrible.
If
camp.
Reuben had been there, it would have been much better.
Oh, come on, guys.
No, it would have
Yeah,
been.
it really would have been. It was terrible. It was like we tried to just do it with a tarp, like going across and then up and then over the top, and it was just awful. It was like minus really cold.
It was kind of cute that we did that like that. Like it was kind of endearing a little bit. Like looking back at it, like wow.
The first one I was at wasn't that bad. I mean, we had some fire break balls.
No, that was
And we did the super shelter with like poly plastic under the front.
Yeah, those ones were great. It just took the one time for us to utterly fail, and then we were like, never again.
Yeah, it got got a lot better after that, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Blah, 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 blah.
Film an overnighter. You guys want to watch us sleep?
We pretty much every video we shoot there, unless I say specifically in the video that it's a day trip.
Yeah.
We spend the night
It's
there.
usually too far to go for just the day, like, especially if you're building like a big thing. So
Yeah.
we often are there for a night.
Yeah, and generally there's a lack of footage in the evening because there's so much work and so much filming going on in the day that by the time we finished our project and it's time to chill out, I just don't want to touch the camera, and no one really wants cameras pointed at them anymore. It's like 8 hours of filming. It's like I just want to put the camera down. So that's why we don't often film in the evening.
Yeah.
You should make a video when you go hunting.
Wow, Hong Kong.
Cool. When we go hunting videos, I don't know about doing hunting videos because, you know, we're Bushcraft Heroes. It doesn't necessarily... A lot of our subscribers are here for bushcraft, and, you know, there's a lot of hunting channels out there that you can watch specifically for hunting.
Yeah.
So I think we'll just stick with our niche.
Yes.
But maybe one day we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's talk about heat.
Where's that?
You guys seem like
Talk
you
about treehouse heating.
Let's talk about treehouse heating. Do you want to lay the plan down?
So what we got working out, I've been trying to. My neighbor, he's a roofer, a commercial roofer, and they work with propane. They do hot tar torch roofing, whatever they want to call it. So that you can get a 100-pound propane tank, and then you can turn that into a wood burn stove. And then we're gonna put the fireplace at the bottom, enclose the bottom so the heat stays contained, and then just run the chimney straight up out the front of the treehouse, and I think that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep it basic, simple, and we'll make a bed down on the bottom so someone's on fire watch and they can keep feeding it, and that's about it.
But it brings us quite nicely onto what we're going to be doing on the next trip also, right?
Which ties into some tools.
Some tools, yeah. So, see if you can work it out from what I'm saying. So Bo sent me a message on Monday saying, hey man, Princess Auto have froze on sale for like $25 or something.
That's not like afros, that's like a fro, like the tool.
Yeah. They have white man afros on sale.
Yeah, but they're not necessarily like nice Swedish forged steel
they're made in
throws.
China.
They're China made, but they'll get the job done, I think.
Yeah.
And if they don't, $25.
Yeah, you bought a couple, didn't you?
Yeah.
So we picked up some froze, and we're gonna start trying to make poplar shingles for the roof. We're gonna try and redo the roof.
And just to clarify, the reason we're doing poplar shingles is because poplar is the only wood we're allowed to work with on the land that we're on.
It's the only trees we can cut down.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really interesting to see how it turns out with poplar.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like the most ideal wood to be splitting.
Not at all.
Probably the
And it
least
doesn't
ideal wood.
split so straight.
Unless we find like a big fallen pine.
Well, it still wouldn't
It's a
probably
possibility.
do 600 shingles, though, would it?
But I guess if you use it for the right way, then I don't know. I guess you can control the split. Gotta practice.
We're gonna have to practice. It's gonna be a trial and error thing, I think, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So,
None of us have any real experience with it, so it's gonna be good.
So that's
so then shingle the roof.
shingle the roof. Yeah. So, which is going to be awesome. I can't wait to actually look up and just see shingles from the inside.
But we're gonna have to redo the wood there
Yeah,
as
of
well,
course, yeah.
and then we're thinking about doing maybe, I don't know, wattle and daub on the wall on the.
Yeah.
But
So
we're limited on time, and the ground's gonna freeze, and
Yeah.
the clay is gonna be inaccessible.
Yeah. True.
So it might be in.
I think it might be next year. This year we might just get a heat like a what's it called?
Insulated
tarp.
Yeah.
Wrap it round, get the stove going.
Yeah.
And just make it so that we can actually enjoy the treehouse during the winter.
Mhm.
Oh look, Tammy Wood's on there.
Who's that?
Hi Tammy, Kayla's auntie.
Oh, nice. So, next video is coming out on Friday. I went down there by myself on last Sunday.
Yeah.
Last Sunday to make a door latch. So door latch video coming out on Friday. Matt, would you guys want a heater that runs on white gas good for 3,000 to 5,000? What's white gas?
White gas is naphtha, or like the same thing you put in
your lamp oil.
lantern. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I think we want a wood burning stove.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and I've heard stories of those oil burning furnaces and naphtha, whatever you want to call it, of them flooding, and then you go to open it and it just explodes in your face. So if we're out in the middle of the woods, we got to be pretty careful and do something that's a little more controlled, I think.
I'm trying to make a shower for my camp. Any recommendations on how I'd go about it?
Gravity.
Yeah, it would have to be gravity.
Something gravity fed, and so getting a big rain barrel up on some stilts.
Yeah, and have a pivot point.
And have it collecting, and then have it, some kind of guttering that you can hollow out something, and then holes through that at one end, so the rain is coming off. You need to have some kind of tap off, tap on.
Yeah, you just have a bucket that tips into your gutter.
But the best thing to do would have a steel drum up on a platform that's high, and then you can build a fire underneath it.
That's a good idea.
That would be cool. If you want a heated shower,
hot shower.
that would be cool. There you go.
That's pretty good.
Some ideas for you.
Thanks.
Winter.
Every now and then.
Winter's
Every now and then. Putting it into practice is the problem. Yeah.
We're getting better at it though. I've noticed that our techniques are improving.
Yeah.
I noticed someone made a comment about Damascus steel. Damascus steel isn't necessarily what it used to be back when it was something good. I've heard that it's quite brittle because you've got so many different types of steel mixed together. It's not necessarily a reliable steel that you can really beat on and really just trust. The best thing is just go with a carbon steel. It's gonna bend before it cracks.
Good question from Dave.
What's he saying?
So, okay,
This one?
ask honestly, are you going to keep doing this for the growing fake internet fame, i.e. survival Lily, or do it for the right reasons, for the love of the outdoors?
For the love!
Well, of course, I mean, we're going to sit here and be like, we're going to do it for fake internet fame. No, like, that's never been our vibe. But, everyone is going to judge you on everything you do when you put your stuff on the internet. So even when we're doing it for the love of what we feel is the love, some people are going to hate on you regardless. So it's hard to say. It's everyone will have to make their individual judgments on us, because that's all you can ever do.
Yeah. One thing I was thinking about the other day is I definitely don't want to go down the road of sponsored videos too much anymore. I did a couple of them, and I don't really enjoy making the videos, and I don't really enjoy the way the videos sit on the channel, and it just doesn't feel right. So I'm definitely we're not going to go down the survival Lily road of every video being a sponsored video for some crappy product that someone wants you to say good things about. So, I mean, the few things that I have reviewed have been really good products, and that's the only reason that I did them. But yeah, I think I just want to be outdoors and shoot videos of our learning curve still. So I think that's pretty well answered, right?
And then Dave asked, when will we see you speaking off about how great the knife that someone sent is? Hopefully never, right?
Well, if someone sends us a knife for free and it's a really good knife and I like it, then I probably will say...
We haven't received anything.
Yeah.
So
I opened a P.O. box because everyone was like, oh, open a PO box, we want to send you stuff, and it's been open for like 3 months. Not a single thing is in there. And even more funny than that, everyone's like, patches. We need patches. Everyone, we need patches. So I ordered 100 patches. Guess how many we've sold? Guess. See if you can guess.
We'll leave that for the...
1. Some legend in Belgium ordered a patch from the website.
Oh my god.
No one else has bought a patch, so...
So, you know.
And I'm going to start having to take everything you guys say with a pinch of salt, I think. Hello to Brazil. That's awesome.
I love that
Tuning
guy.
in from over there. I was a Boy Scout for 1 day.
I was a Boy Scout for 1 day, and they made me make stuff out of macaroni and stick it to paper. And I was like,
What
this
am I
is
doing
not
here?
what I came from Boy
What am I
Scouts
doing
with. So
here?
I think I maybe should have stuck with it a bit longer, and they might have done something cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was put off by that. It wasn't what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Where the hell were we? It skips every now and again.
Will we build through... Every time we go out, we try and build something. Doesn't matter if it's winter, -30, or whatever. We always try and build stuff.
Yeah. It is kind of nice though. You'll actually talk about it in the video that's coming out on Friday. It is kind of nice now it's a little bit more established to be able to do slightly smaller, slightly more intricate projects like the door, even though that was a big project, and the door latch. And I can't wait to like...
it's so nice to kind of see the treehouse at a place where we can just go and actually do those things, and you're not having to do like crazy huge projects. I mean, it's actually, there's still some big projects to do yet.
Yeah, walling the bottom is going to be a beast, and we've been like, ugh, such a long day it's going to be. But Tel Aviv, like, some
Yeah,
of
but
them
with
are-
the fro, that might be easier. We
You
might
could
be able to
split
make
them, maybe.
planks. We might be able to take logs and just
I guess we'll see.
collect half the amount of logs as
That'd
Yeah.
be
we
nice.
could.
That would be nice.
It's also easier to fasten it when there's a flat side.
Mm-hmm. Love you guys, but gotta go. Thanks for all the help and ideas. Hope you guys never give YouTube up. Well, thanks, Australian bushcraft
The
survivalists.
pull saws. The pull saws you guys are using, what exactly are those? Where can I get them, and do you ever sharpen them? They are called silky saws,
Yes.
and the shorter ones you don't sharpen. They actually have hardened tips, and you just buy a new blade. The Katana Boy that we have
Which is the big
is
one.
the big boy, and that one you can sharpen, but you have to get a special file to do it. And I have the file, haven't sharpened it yet, but it is getting close to needing it. It has been needing it for a while, but it's just having the time to do it. It's going to be a fairly big job to sharpen it, but apparently you just do a couple of strokes on the very end.
Probably
Yeah.
similar to sharpening
Yeah.
a chainsaw.
The guy Silky Saws messaged me on Instagram and said you don't need to do much,
Yeah,
Right.
just do a little bit.
Oh, that's cool.
So
maintenance.
Nice. We all live in Alberta, Canada. In Edmonton, actually.
someone's asking if I'm gay. I'm not gay. Thanks though.
It's gonna snow next week, yeah. Hopefully not. But you never know, it's already snowed once here, which is ridiculous.
If you need some kids to test the tree house.
We have Reuben's son.
Yeah, my son has tested it. He said it's comfortable. He sleeps like a baby.
Yeah, he actually does.
Like, it's nuts. I put him to bed and he's out. I don't hear from him.
It's all
At
that
all.
fresh air though, isn't it?
You guys need to do a snow shower when it snows. Yeah, but we have the treehouse and we put so much work into it that I want to sleep in the treehouse.
When we're done the tree house and that's overplayed, then maybe we'll experiment with other shelters.
Well, I think that will definitely happen at some
I
point.
mean, we've always said that if we're ever at the point where the treehouse is to the stage where we're twiddling our thumbs at what to do,
build something else.
it's gonna
I
start.
want to do log cabin.
Yeah. Well, then there's shower and blah
Yeah,
or
right,
whatever.
right,
It's
right.
like endless things to do.
You guys can pine scrap wood and get the pitch and then treat the roof and waterproof them. Yeah, it would be so much work though to collect enough to do an entire roof. I was talking to Bo and we were thinking maybe birch oil. Like if we produced enough birch oil, we could paint it on.
You need a ridiculous amount of pitch. You
it would
need
be insane.
so much.
Yeah.
Like, it's not... If you were making a spoon and you wanted to treat it with some pitch, then that's doable. But a whole roof.
Yeah.
is crazy. That's like creating a refinery at the camp.
Yeah, we'd have trouble, wouldn't we?
I hate it when it does that. Like skips to the bottom. You guys should also do a fan meet and greet where you bring one fan to the treehouse. Yeah,
We take fans out to the treehouse all the time.
Yeah.
They just happen to be people that we know.
yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
We do watch Primitive Technology.
Yes. Very inspiring. Awesome, tuning in from Mexico. You should do a $20 24-hour camp out. I could do a $0 24-hour camp out.
You don't really need anything.
Nah, except for
For 24
water.
hours, yeah.
Yeah.
We got the lake.
Yeah.
We got the river, I mean.
Yeah. You should make a fence gate for the fort wall. Yeah, we will. We will. It's coming. Would you guys letting a subscriber come with you for a day? People want to come, man. People do want to come. I don't know. We're kind of unsure about that yet.
Yeah, I mean, no, like right now, no.
Yeah.
It's just not on the cards.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. What about a sawhorse? It might help you cutting and skinning bark off trees.
Yeah.
We do need
We've
to
been
do
meaning
that.
to do it for ages.
We keep meaning to do it, and then we just don't
It's just all of this other stuff.
get round to it, huh?
You suddenly get very pink in
Yeah,
here.
it did. I was just thinking that. I think the sun went down, and then.
So then you set living room to.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do the Hey Siri from here because it's recording. Hey Siri. Nah, not gonna happen. What if I do this though? I don't know what that means.
Fair enough.
Oh, here we go. There we go. Now we're in the forest. Make a stone knife.
Maybe one day.
I made an antler knife once, and it cut cordage alright for a few cuts,
Yeah,
and
it was,
then
yeah.
kind of fizzled out a bit. Will you guys film making the new stove? Yeah, for sure. We'll make a video on it, and it will be not very popular, and it will get no views, but we will, anyway, we will film it, for sure. You've inspired me to build my own tree house. I'm glad we could inspire you. Ian?
Should make a bathroom. Yes.
Yeah, it always amazes us how many people want to see us make a
Latrine.
outhouse or
Yeah.
latrine, yeah. Everyone wants to see us do that. We do have the SHIT train, which is like a portable toilet that we walk like way off into the bush.
We should make the little cabin with the moon in the door.
Yeah.
And then leave the GoPro
In
in it, and it's just like it can
Poop
be like
cam.
yeah poop cam.
You guys asked for it, so it might happen. So don't blame me. That would be hilarious.
Boy.
Do you own the land the fort is on? Can you either go and upscale to a small cabin one day? We don't own the land. It's a friend of ours' land who was kind enough to let us use it.
But I'm sure he would let us build a small cabin on it.
Yeah.
He's a pretty giving person.
You might be able to get pitch or /tar at home improvement stores. Yeah, it's just not very
What's that?
bushcrafty. They're saying like get tar paper
Shit,
or
did I
whatever.
just-
or-
did I-
Oh yeah. No.
What the?
What happened?
Oh no, we're good.
We're good.
I thought I turned it off.
Oh.
Yeah, if we wanted to build a house in the woods, then yeah, we could spend thousands of dollars and build a house in the woods, but that totally defeats the purpose of what we're doing.
I like your style. You respect nature and don't rip it apart. Yeah, we try. We do cut down some live trees, but the forest that we're in is massively overpopulated by poplar, so
Which is pretty much a weed.
which is
Yeah,
like
it is.
a weed tree. So I don't feel too bad about doing it, and we're pretty tactical about it. There's a lot of spruce trees. Well, there's not a lot. There's a few.
Oh, in different areas,
And
yeah.
we try and free them up, don't we?
There's like, it runs in like lanes. The spruce will grow on this one altitude, kind of like, I don't know if altitude's the right word, but like elevation of the hill, and then you'll get like a whole elevation level where they're just growing on that level,
Mhm.
and then you go up a little bit, and then they stop growing, and then you go up again, and then there's a whole strip of them. But it's when we clear the poplar, it still is completely like full.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
barely
not
notice
you
it.
barely notice what we've taken
Yeah,
out.
it's like rampant out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, appreciate that because I know some people are pretty sensitive to that stuff.
I know they should probably stop watching bushcraft channels.
Yeah,
Really.
right. I don't know how the stores in Canada are, but you might be able to get pitch.
That's what I said. I did that one.
Sorry. How to make shake shingles. Cedar is preferred. Yeah, I wish there was cedar there, man. I wish we could use it, but
Yeah, no cedar.
no. How do you charge your camera? Well, up until the last like 2 videos, we've been using an iPhone, and I just had an Anker power battery that is like 20,000 milliamp hour, so it just powered the iPhone. But now we have the DSLR. I have 2 batteries for it, and I just picked up like a USB Canon. Sup, Sean Pugh?
Sean Pugh.
Safe. And I just bought like a little Amazon USB charger, so I can actually plug the Canon batteries into it, and it charges them, so I can charge them on the fly now, which makes it way better.
Hey, Bewick kid.
You can have the poplar tree at my yard. No, we don't want it. Do you watch TA Outdoors?
Yes, we do.
No, I don't really watch YouTube channels. that
Matt
much.
and I do.
I do, yeah.
I really like TA Outdoors.
Yeah.
I use YouTube when something breaks down on my truck and I need to figure out how to pull the transmission out, or I want to figure out how to build something or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not like a serial YouTube watcher, are
You
you?
know what's
Yeah,
funny
no.
about TA Outdoors is, you know all of our Game of Thrones puns on Winter is Coming? Did you see that? He did a he did a Game of Thrones impression. I was thinking, did he get inspired
Of course he
from
did.
us? I think he did. I took it as a compliment.
Or he got inspired by Game of Thrones. I mean, it's pretty, pretty popular.
Maybe,
So-
maybe, probably.
And
Matt, what's the beef of choice today? Well, this is a fine cut. I'm actually out. This is
do you want more?
yeah.
Do you want more?
This is a Wild Rose Brewery out of Calgary, Alberta.
Did you have a raspberry one?
Yeah.
Oh, I like.
I'll go for a regular whatever though this time.
I'll go for the IPA.
Hello. Did you do that?
No, it's on a motion
It's on
sensor.
a motion sensor. That's emotional. You want
Solar
an IPA, Matt?
power
You want what?
bags.
Pale ale? Matt, what do you want, mate?
Not the wheat ale. Anything but the wheat ale.
Canadian wheat ale. That's what you're having, eh?
To
Yeah.
have electricity out there is quite an investment in something that we don't.
We don't
It's
really
not
need
essential.
it. We only need power for the cameras
What?
and stuff. So let's say hello to Sean Pugh. You
Yeah.
guys are killing it on all the views in the Treehouse series. Keep it up. Thanks, man. And
Oh yeah.
what's the stats on the Patreon account so that subs can auto donate? We should really get that done. I'm gonna give it as a task to Reuben
I think
or Bo.
we
to
would have
finish it-
one
finish it
patron,
up.
and it would be Sean Pugh.
It would be Sean Pugh, yeah, the one patron. Patron.
Patron.
You should make the ground in the
Tequila.
perimeter of the walls level so it'll be easier to do stuff. It's pretty level already, and we don't really want to landscape with shovels too much because it's just so much
the
work.
ground there to landscape, like you'd have to get a machine in if you
Yeah.
really wanted to,
Yeah.
or spend days and days.
What bushcrafters do you look up to?
Oh.
When I saw Ray Mears, and that kind of got me more into it.
Ray Mears is the Don Daddy. Also, like Mors Kachansky, he's pretty cool.
What YouTubers do you look up to?
I don't know how tall they are. Hashtag dad jokes. I don't know. All of them really. Like anyone that's out there making cool YouTube videos, then they're getting props from me. To be honest.
Yeah.
One of my
Yeah.
favorite is actually a Luthier, and I don't even remember the channel,
Oh.
but it's one that I always go to because I just like watching him.
Oh, Lonnie's pretty cool. He's pretty like knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Far North Bushcraft Lonnie, like he.
It
seems
depends. There's so many different ways that you could answer that. Like, as far as like content, I would say like actual passing on skills. Like Lonnie is great, and oh man, it's like mind blank.
You know who's amazing is My Self-Reliance.
My Self-Reliance, yes.
He is absolutely awesome.
His log cabin videos.
But he's like proper
sweet.
job. Like he builds everything proper job.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's obviously put the time in, got the land, got the stuff together, and he doesn't half-ass anything.
Yeah.
So I respect him.
Yeah, My Self-Reliance for sure. And Mike from MCQ Bushcraft. He taught me a lot of stuff.
Mike from MCQ Bushcraft.
Yeah.
Is proper job.
But then you have the other side of the spectrum where it's like those three channels are great, but there are channels that I look up to because their content's really interesting and engaging, and that they spend the time to like edit their videos nicely and put music on it and stuff like that. So it makes it a lot more enjoyable to watch and a lot easier to watch without getting bored. Good example is Scrambled O. Is Dutch Bushcraft Knives, although personally I find it's a little bit over the top at the moment. It's like all of the crazy ridiculousness. I'm just like, oh, just review the knife, man.
No, but I mean, I can't even say that because that's just what they're doing.
No, of course.
And that's great. It's like, I actually just respect them for just doing what they want to do.
But I guess they have a really good production value for their channel.
They get a lot of stick for doing crazy shit, but actually it's like, well, don't watch them then. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what they're about. They're about doing knives and being silly and having fun. But like, as far as content, like TA Outdoors, super interesting content as well. Always fun to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe's content is great too. Like it's really good. Well edited. All of the graphic work is amazing too. Like his Photoshop stuff is good.
Do you think he does that, or do you think someone else does that?
I have no idea. Maybe we'd ask him one day, but
I don't think he'll ever respond to us.
You know, who else is good? There's loads.
Yeah, there are loads.
I really like Survival Russia as well. Like, I just think he's such a cool guy. Lars from Survival Russia. He really knows his stuff as well. So
that's true.
He's good.
Brian Adams says, I appreciate the friendship between you guys. It adds a lot of positive energy on the videos.
Makes it easier to do this.
It does, doesn't it? Having good buddies to go out there with, and
it just wouldn't work without it.
And it's funny because when we're out there, we all lean into each other all the time. Like when one of us is
not in a gay way.
Not in a gay way, just.
But
in
that
an
would be
okay
fine.
Way.
But just in an okay way. Just wanted to say, you're looking okay, mate. Are there any YouTubers that do a similar series to us?
TA Outdoors is kind of similar.
Yeah.
Right?
Just not three guys and not a treehouse, but
like, and Scrambled O was for a while, although both TA Outdoors and Scrambled O have both done videos very recently saying, you know what, I'm done adding stuff to this camp now and I'm just going to hang out here and do other stuff, which I could totally see happening with the Treehouse series eventually, where it's like, I'm kind of done with all this building.
I just want to enjoy it. I mean, I went there recently without any cameras, without anything, and just hung out there, and it was so nice.
I bet.
Just to relax there and enjoy the structure that we have and just be there. And I can see at some point it will get more and more like that. It's like, I just want to hang out here.
Then we'll have hobbies.
Yeah.
We'll go out there and we'll kind of
find the projects.
Yeah.
I always actually get like not bored, but like I need to be doing something, so I think I'd always find something to do. Reuben, how do you deal with bugs in camp?
Just go like that.
Just do that. Good answer.
I don't know.
We put a bit of bug spray on occasionally. If they're really bad, a bit of off goes on, but not
once
much.
in a while.
Yeah.
I rarely use bug spray. Maybe my blood just tastes like garbage.
I think
I don't get bug too much.
Probably because I'm at camp and they just absolutely love me.
Actually, it's funny. A lot of people talk about primitive technology. You know what I've noticed on YouTube recently is there's like hundreds of channels that are putting like primitive technology : and like
fan
like it's channel. Like and they get so many views. Like I was thinking I should just do like a test and just like do like just any video and just put primitive technology before the thing and see if it gets more views. But fair enough.
I don't know. I think that's kind of like stealing something from someone.
Yeah,
in a
totally,
sense.
totally.
Someone built something you don't.
Can you make a video about wooden camp gadget?
Wooden camp gadget? I'm confused.
Yeah. What like carve a little wooden iPhone or something.
Or a little wooden clapper to turn the sun on and off.
We'll make a ping pong paddle.
Oh, that'd be fun. That would be fun.
Yeah,
Actually.
make
Beer
some-
pong at the treehouse.
Yeah.
That would be sweet.
We'll make a beer pong
How would you make the ball?
out of a
Wood.
piece of wood.
But hollowed out piece of wood.
I
An
don't
egg.
know. An egg?
No. So get something round and cover it in pine pitch,
Oh yeah.
and then break it out, stick it back together.
But the pine pitch, it shatters. It's pretty.
Not if we mix it with ash.
Or if you mix it with fat.
Something.
Do you guys believe in the end of the world? And if you are, would you be prepared to live in the woods for a long
Everything
time?
that has a beginning at
Has
some
a
point
bell.
has a middle,
Oh,
and then at some point might have a bell.
it's true.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What goes up must come down.
From Brian Ray. From Brian Ray. From Kentucky. I think y'all guys' videos are awesome too. Thanks,
That's
Brian.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Brian.
Awesome southern.
Oh,
so-
Doug Outdoors. Doug Outdoors.
Camp. Kimai Miles.
You better give him a shout out.
I love you too. Maybe it's not a
It
him.
might be a her. We have
Maybe a her.
10%. We have 10% female audience now, man. 10%. It's all you, isn't it? It's all you. It's all.
I don't think so. I think it's Bo. Those
Actually,
slow-mos at the river.
someone messaged me on Facebook saying they wanted to No, they apologized because they kept saying they wanted to marry you. all
When do
the
they
time.
keep saying they
in the
want to
live
marry me?
streams? I
Oh.
don't think she's here right now, but
I've never seen
messages
that.
in the Facebook.
I've never seen it.
Well, you can check it.
I'm good.
Yeah. Oh man.
Try and build a cool boat. Yeah. The river. If we build a boat, it'll get shattered by the river.
We're gonna use an aluminum boat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
we
gonna
have
make a
one
river boat.
that those guys bought for $50. So we went all in on it. Splits.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a jet impeller on it and run it off of a Sea-Doo engine, and we're gonna blast through the river. And it only needs 6 inches of water.
That's the plan anyway. It'll be a fun project
we'll
for winter.
See. We'll see
Huh?
what happens. Yeah.
I can't wait
Is
to be
that
sat in
lady
his...
6 inch or a man 6 inch?
Whatever works.
Your channel is my favourite, but I also like primitive technology. It's pretty cool. You learn a lot of new skills. Yeah, we learn everything we know basically off of YouTube.
Yeah.
The dowel system. It's not really something you can patent.
You should patent it.
We should. Maybe no one's thought about it.
Patenting the dowel and wedge. Every time someone does it in a video, we get a royalty fee. That'd be amazing.
Just do it. Like, yeah.
You should invite all your...
Dowel and wedge, patent pending.
You guys should invite all your families to the treehouse for a big old party.
We should.
My mum's coming out in a month to visit from England. I actually took my dad and my brother and his girlfriend there when they came out, which was pretty fun.
And my stepdad is Tim, and he's been there.
He's
a
been
few
in the
times.
videos, yeah.
I'd have to trick my wife into going out.
Yeah.
We're off to Harvey's, love. Oops, made a wrong turn. Hour later, here we go.
Where are we going? Ah, don't worry.
Blindfolded. Yeah.
Taking a trip to Red Deer.
The next video is going to be on a door latch for the treehouse. Door. You should make some bricks and use them for a firewall place. Yeah, clay bricks would be pretty cool to make a fire pit
Would be.
thing out of. That would work, right? But you'd have to fire them.
Which could work.
Or could you not just dig up the clay and make like a clay and then fire it by having a fire in it?
Yeah, you just have to bake it pretty
And
much.
then it would crack a bit and then you just fix the cracks and it... something like that.
We could trial and error. Will,
We could
will tell us.
give it a go. We can give it
I
a
mean,
go.
if you're gonna make bricks, then you have to make a form for the bricks, and then how do you make a form for the bricks? And then you're sitting there making bricks.
Like primitive technology just did it.
Really?
He just did
He
it.
just did a video on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty simple.
I
You should
gotta-
watch more YouTube, man.
We dowel and wedge, a whole load of
pending.
yeah, patent pending, a whole load of like molds, right?
Right.
And then you fill them with clay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It would take us a whole trip to make molds.
Yeah, it would.
No. You do them in. You do planks.
And then you put
just
the dividers
and
so
then
you
fill
make
it.
a whole load.
Oh, okay, there. That
Boom.
sounds
It
good.
would be like a ladder.
There you
It'd
go.
be like a ladder.
It's two in it. It's two in like. I don't know how long we've been going.
You should
Like
jot
an
these
hour.
down. You should jot these down, man.
Patent pending.
Bushcraft bricks, patent pending. What knife company do you use? SE.
I've got SE. He's got Brothers of Bushcraft.
And I've got a buck.
But you're getting a Brothers of Bushcraft.
Sometime.
Yeah, we should probably order that.
Yeah,
now.
didn't Sean pay for it?
Sean
Sean's
did.
watching,
Sean
so-
did. Yeah, we need to order it. Yeah, for sure,
It's all on you.
for sure. Well, yeah, or you can order it. No,
you should just-
order
yeah.
it.
No, I can order it.
We'll do it after this.
Yeah, we'll order it tonight.
Just
Reuben's getting a new
don't
knife.
waste your money on anything at Cabela's or Camper's Village unless you're buying a Mora.
Yeah.
But don't waste your they have these Puma knives and they got buck knives and they used to be good one time, but they've kind of sold out to the Chinese.
Bless him.
Yeah, I saw that. He says that Kalen, says that's what Carlisle 195 did for the kiln with the Debris Village camp. He built some clay, burned the inside, and then kept the process until he had the desired height that he wanted. So that could actually work out kind of pretty well.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could do something like that where like you do almost like you build like a clay thing for the fire and build almost like a clay tube like a Dakota fire pit, but that would like run underneath like a bench or something for winter, like have a heat.
That would be so sweet.
Yeah.
Have it coming out the bottom of the stove.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh no, but heat goes up. So.
Yeah. Heat rises. Yeah. What's y'all's favourite beer?
There's too many to pick from.
What's your favourite?
I'm actually. I have one at the moment that's recent. It's stop. Hold everything. There's this brewing company that we've actually done tests on. Is the Phillips Brewing Company.
Yes, we have.
Phillips is good.
And they do this one called Electric Unicorn, and it's really good. It's like either an ISA or an IPA, but it's not too crazy, and it's just super tasty. So if anyone's in Canada, get down your liquor depot, get the Phillips Electric Unicorn down your gullet.
Nice.
Right, there we go.
What's your favourite like all day like cheap?
The best
cheerful-
beer is free beer.
For the cheap all day,
Yeah.
Pabst.
Yeah, Pabst.
Pabst Blue.
I mean, like
Pabst
it's
Blue
cheap,
Ribbon.
it's light, and
But these were quite nice. These ones we're drinking right now were like $25 for a 12-pack. That's pretty good.
yeah.
For like an assortment, and it's got an IPA,
I mean, the raspberry hints
a
in this
session
is
ale.
subtle.
It still tastes like raspberry though.
A tiny bit.
I like the Brewsters too.
Mm.
Brewsters, it's a local brewery. They brew it in Edmonton and in Calgary. And
Yeah.
they've got some good ones.
And the Grizzly Paw Brewery out of Canmore, Alberta is also banging. So, unless you're in Canada, good night. I mean, I guess Pabst is worldwide, but...
American anyway.
I was watching a movie the other day and a guy was drinking Pabst Blue Ribbon out of a bottle. I was like...
Must be in the
What?
States, eh?
Yeah, Pabst is totally a classic American beer. It seems.
Yeah.
You see it in movies and stuff.
The best beer is free beer. Make more jerky. Yes! Let's make more jerky. Thank you.
Well, we need to get more deer.
Rap God. Yeah, but... Well, whatever though. I just want to make more jerky again.
Well,
wanna
I
do
hope
it
I'm
again.
getting some deer very soon, so then,
Sweet.
yeah.
Venison jerky, man. Part 2. Pardon me.
Minus salt.
What
Ivor
about
Hill
towers?
is out of here.
See you later.
See ya,
Brave.
man.
What about Towers for the Wall? TA Outdoors style.
But we don't do any hunting there.
No.
Like it, so it's pointless. It would be a
We-
shilly for
It
a
would be.
YouTube show.
We could maybe get a squirrel every now and then.
But you could do that from the ground.
Yeah, I bet you.
If you sat there for a month, you might get a moose.
Yeah, that's true. If
I
you
guess.
sat there without
I guess
moving
what
for a
we
month.
could do, we could build a hunting tower by the lake or something.
Yeah, no, I'd love to do that. I would love to do that because the moose and the deer and the elk are moving
All
through.
around there.
Oh my god, they're mashing it up around
Maybe
there.
we'll do a hunting tower by the lake because that's where Bo's been enjoying hunting
really?
recently.
Oh man, they're all over it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
didn't you
wow.
see there was a whole flock of them? Not
As
flock,
soon as November 1st rifle season opens up in that WMU,
Yeah.
if we've got a tower made there, we'll probably get deer there.
But elk?
Yeah, there's me and who was it? I was driving in there with Tim, I think, one time, and I saw 4 elk running.
Really?
Yeah,
I've seen
Wow.
them there as well.
together.
That'd
I
be
was with you.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
4
yeah,
elk through
yeah,
the trees.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make a forge.
Do you guys remember from me from when I skipped a shower to watch your live stream? I do remember you, man. These boys were fishing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And that was hilarious. I really appreciate that. I hope you've had a shower since then though.
What's more valuable, caring about beer or surviving in the woods? Beer helps you survive in the
yeah.
woods, so it's kind of.
I'm not sure if it does.
Yeah, right. Depends on how severe your situation is. If it's like it goes through stages. It's like less severe,
Ooh,
beer's great. Then
good.
really severe, stop drinking beer. Super severe, get back on the beer.
Yeah, right. Good point from Dave here. You've got to be careful with a clay pit. If you do it wrong, you have to empty it every time it rains. So what about a clay pit with drainage holes?
Yeah, that's it.
Drainage
Clay,
holes.
It's true. It's like a
Drainage
water dome.
holes.
Yeah.
Drainage
Perfect.
holes.
Perfect. The drainage holds to where?
Like
Just
dig,
outside of
just,
the
just,
fire pit.
just, yeah.
Oh, I see.
As
Just
long
dig
as
up, dig a
water-
little
Some
gap.
channels.
Like make a, yeah. Do you
A
know what I mean?
lower
Like
part and
yeah.
then channels.
Yeah, that totally
Yeah, I
makes
know.
sense. I
Yeah,
don't know how
right.
homes are built in other worlds, but in North America, you clay pack.
Could
the
you make
outside
a-
to
could
keep
you
the
make a-
water from going in the basement?
Could you make a clay like water collection thing? Do you think?
Yeah, you probably could. We'd have to fire it though and stuff like.
You know, clay
Otherwise-
you don't have to fire. It's like once it's packed, it's totally like
Yeah.
locks
What if-
the
what
water.
if we were making,
if
like-
it was big though, then eventually
like a
the weight of
curved
the
thing,
water would
that's-
rip it apart, right?
Depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess you could
can fire it,
reinforce it with
yeah. Well, if you
sticks
just
and
had a
stuff,
clay
right?
mound and then dug out a
Yeah.
bowl,
Then it would be
you
fine.
could
Yeah,
get to
yeah,
go.
We're gonna get full of crap
Especially if you start dumping in it.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, we watched Carlisle 195.
I was actually tuned in for his live stream, and he actually mentioned us. I was asking him about his camp,
Oh, sweet.
and he was talking about what was it? He was talking about building a door for one of his shelters, and I was saying, oh, we just made a door. Did you check out the vid? And he said, oh, I haven't checked it out yet, but you know, shout outs to Bushcraft Heroes. I love your videos. Blah blah blah. Sorry,
Props
mate,
to
I'll go.
Carlisle then. Props to Carlisle. He's
Yeah.
getting a shout out right now.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched him, head over
He
to
won't be
Carlisle
he
195.
won't be watching right now though because it's late in England.
Oh,
It's
this is
like
Carlisle
early.
just texted me.
Ah, did he? Do a hunting video, kill a deer, and then make journey awesome video sorted. Yeah, people don't like that though, man. Like Survival Lily did a deer hunt video, and she had to shut down comments across her whole channel for 24 hours because of the amount of hate she got for it. So that's why we're pretty sensitive towards the hunting stuff because a lot of people just do not like it at all.
It's it always baffles me why they're even there, but you know.
Yeah.
people-
Why would you watch a
people
video
gonna-
called Hunting a Deer with a sniper
if you're
rifle?
a veggie.
If you hate people who
Yeah.
hunt deers.
I guess it's just to
Yeah.
give people grief and
Yeah.
whatever, but
Beer, but a bong is lighter. If you bring a bong, you get nothing done.
Yeah, that's true.
Just sit there and smoke.
Testament to that, huh? Diana Gilbrook says, I love your vids, guys. Smiley face several times. I look up to you guys and make a catch and cook. We did do one catch and cook, and sorry, man. And then Bo was like, "Yeah, I do another catch and cook," and I was like, tired.
they get like 5,000 views.
Yeah, but you know what? We'll do another catch and cook
Because it has had nearly 20,000 views.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting note though, Treehouse Part 12, 480,000 I think. Nearly on 500,000 views on one video, which is...
For us, that's crazy.
Isn't that mental? Isn't that totally mental?
It is mental.
Oh,
As you
accidentally
say.
put that in shot there. Sorry. It's just a phone. It's just a phone, mate.
Phone that.
Please make more
emits
videos. You primitive tech, my self-reliance, the tea outdoors, and my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Go Bushcraft. That's awesome, man. I couldn't agree with you anymore.
Or girl. Because that was the.
Maybe
that was the one that, I mean,
sorry.
who knows, but.
Sorry, yeah.
Are you guys together? We love being together.
What
Where is that?
Where does it say that?
Are you guys together? As like a threesome?
Yeah, we have a 3-way relationship.
Yeah, we share Reuben.
We were. Reuben's in the middle of the bed every night.
You guys.
I'm bored with him now.
I'll take him.
I can't say nothing. I'm not fast enough for you guys.
Here we go, look. Matt, try to get Reuben to start vaping and give up the smokes.
He has tried so hard.
I have done that like 8 times. Literally 8 times to get Reuben off of the cigarettes, but we'll get there in the end, won't we? We'll get there in the end.
Yeah,
he said I'll once I hit 30.
in his deathbed.
Once I hit 30,
here, take
that's
the
it.
vape.
Yeah.
I got 1 year left of smoking, and then I gotta quit.
Yeah. Like really, you do. You really do.
I gotta make the best of my youth.
Have you guys made a video
Yes,
where you
Ian,
go
they
through
are.
all your gear? Berserker pancakes, yes. Well, not for all 3 of us, but me and Bo have both done complete summer gear loadout videos. But I think we should do a winter gear loadout videos as well. So I think in winter we'll do 3 separate videos for what each of us takes for winter as soon as we get into that season.
I'm not organized enough to do a loadout video.
Reuben's the meat in the sandwich.
I wish I could like or highlight comments. That would be so good.
That is
bad.
That is great.
Switch to weed. Oh man, I'm trying to get away from that.
Yeah.
Gives me anxiety.
What would you recommend for good starter bushcraft equipment? That's a good question.
Folding saw, a knife.
You need a folding saw.
Think
Or
about
a butt
all
saw.
the saw that we do.
Okay, yeah.
Some kind of saw.
Saw beats an axe.
So wait, folding saw.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, they're saying beginner stuff.
Yeah,
so if
yeah.
you're going to go
Folding
out,
saw.
folding saw, knife,
Knife.
and axe. And you're done.
But you could ditch
Knife,
the axe and
axe.
go with a good knife. and
Yeah,
a
that's
saw.
true.
No, but I'm
Axe
just
is-
saying, if you want to get into it and
Yeah.
do stuff properly,
Axe is
they're
optional.
not saying minimal.
Right.
They're saying good stuff to get started.
Right.
Axe, knife, saw, and a stainless steel pot to boil water in.
Yeah, the what's it called?
No,
the
Yeah, that's a good one.
What's the ones we have?
The Stanley cook pot.
The Stanley Cookpot is amazing, and the GSI stainless steel
Mug.
mug.
Sits underneath it.
It's
It's a good combo.
the entire thing is pretty cheap. Like the GSI stainless steel cups are like $12 bucks,
$12 bollocks.
$12, and then the Stanley Cookpots are like $30, I think. So
Yeah,
for the
so-
whole thing is like $40.
And it's a nice single
Yeah.
unit.
Is a
Yeah.
dirt bike a good piece of starter gear? No!
And
Unless you're
also,
a dirt
before we
biker.
finish though, always pack a med kit. Always pack a med kit.
And if you're in woods that require it, bear spray.
Bear mace. Yeah, well, yeah, if you have predators to worry about. Obviously, if you're in the UK,
You're good.
don't worry about that.
But like if you are somewhere where you need them, you really should do your due diligence there, and it's just better safe than sorry.
Unless you're camping near.
I mean, we don't really,
Tog
you
Hill
you spend
in Bristol.
$40 on something that you hope to never use, but it's one of those things that you never know. It might just help you out one day.
Yeah.
See, I've never owned bear spray up until Matt just went and bought me some, because, yeah.
But do you think that was? Do you think it was right?
For him to buy it for me?
Yeah, and for you to not carry it.
It was.
That's what I'm saying.
I
It's
don't
just like
know. Probably
because I know
not.
you felt safe, but it's like
If the
that
time
one
came,
time-
if the time came, I don't know. There's like a 50-50 chance you're dead.
exactly.
So if you're gambling on your life, then it's definitely
Especially-
a good choice to
yeah,
have.
especially-
How many times have you actually worn it on your belt?
Never.
Yeah.
I put it in my pocket when I hike in.
Yeah. You guys are the best. And do you have a dog? I love Skittles and Turtles.
I love Skittles and Turtles too. And Reuben has A dog.
Reuben has a dog called Manny,
I got
and
2 dogs and a cat.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
but
you
the other
got-
one,
yeah,
the other one,
a wife and
the
a
other
child.
one, the other one I don't think is
It's
as a
not.
dog.
It's
I'm
really
like,
not.
No, it's a cat dog rat.
It's like a rat
I
thing,
don't
but
even
it's
know.
kind of cute.
I don't even know
Charlie.
about that. It's almost like a.
But it's your
what were
wife's
those, What
dog.
were those things called?
It's your wife's dog.
What was those?
Yeah, but it's
what were
turning
those
into my
things
son's
called? Those
dog.
little
Right, anyway, yeah.
back in the 90s, Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi.
It's almost like a Tamagotchi
You
that
mean a
came
Furby?
alive.
No,
Furby.
like it was even smaller electronic.
Oh,
And
okay,
it beeps
those
every time it
things.
needs
Oh, okay.
something.
Right.
That's what it's like.
She's
Oh, yeah.
kind of cute though, actually. Whenever I get to her, I'm like, oh.
She just like
You kind
she
of pick
likes
her
the
up
love,
and she's
that's
like this
all.
big, yeah.
She just wants love.
Make hats.
Out of what? Straw.
People from Brazil love Brazil.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anyone from Brazil say any other comment apart from Brazil.
Maybe it's because they can't speak English.
I don't
But
know,
it's
maybe.
like people in Jamaica. They love Jamaica so much. That all of their songs are like, Jamaica, Jamaica.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
don't get people from England being like, England.
But
Apart from-
Canada, the first line of the national anthem is "Oh Canada."
It should be A.
A.
Hey, Canada.
Or it should be "Oh Canada." A.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, a gracious land. A.
Anyway, Tangent.
Well, are
chav
you
spray,
guys?
chav spray is a must in the UK.
Yeah, right.
True that.
Jesus.
This guy's joke.
Right. Yeah. Shout outs to you, Mr. Han Solo 79. Are you guys still single?
I'm not.
Married? Getting married next year?
Long term.
Long-term relationship with my fist. I need a driver to get to places I would be able to do stuff in the woods without catching heck for people for it.
Yeah, people are intolerant. When I was a kid, I would build tree forts in the woods, and I go back in the city. They tore it down, shatter my.
They do that. They do that.
I know, it's ridiculous.
But we're rebuilding them
But can you
slowly.
imagine how annoying
Yeah.
it would be though if they didn't do that and there was just
That's
tree...
why I'm so broken.
Yeah. That's why Reuben doesn't
Sorry.
talk in the...
Well, if they didn't tear them down, then it would just be jungle gym of homeless people living in the trees and the...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has an animal ever been in the treehouse? Yes.
I think they have, yeah.
We've come there before, and our coffee table has been like knocked completely down.
Oh.
The
Last time
shelves
the
have been
shelves
like.
were
Oh yeah,
ripped
I have a
down.
purchase that I'd like to get us from Wholesale Sports while they're liquidating.
Right.
Is a trail cam.
Oh.
They're on
yeah.
sale for cheap.
How much
We
is
should,
cheap?
Like $99.
Okay, let's go 3-way on it.
Yeah. Well, no, we go Bushcraft Heroes on it,
Sure.
and then we put it on one of the trees that
I have to
faces
be
the
careful though.
treehouse.
I'm not sure how like. I'm not sure what the tool budget is for,
Okay,
for
well,
this sort of thing.
If
At some
$30
point,
each, we
maybe
go
in the
for
next
it.
few months, we will. If keep watching our
Are they
videos.
solar paneled? But like, are they
They're
sol-
battery powered, but they only come on for a
when
motion
it's-
sensor.
Right.
Yeah,
So they last for a while.
Oh, okay.
They're good.
I'd love to see.
Well, that's what I
I
mean.
would
It
love
would-
to see
and
that.
usually they're like $250, but we can get one for cheap now.
Yeah.
But not everything is 30% off, is it?
No, I went in there and saw
You
they
saw
were
it
like
already?
$100.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. That's good.
yeah.
Except for bushcraft and beer, what else do you guys like to watch YouTube? Go YouTube. I watch a ton. I'll start.
Yeah.
I watch a absolute ton of like cinematography, videography, editing, like how to do this, how to make better this, how to shoot better, like everything that I can do to like improve the videos that we make.
Yeah.
I watch on YouTube, and like life hacks and
Yeah.
basically anything.
Anything that comes up for me that I'm like, oh, I wonder how you do that. Then
Yeah.
I go to YouTube and I search it because I find that
Yeah.
learning through video content is one of the best ways to learn.
I find fabricating is the best resource. Like if I'm looking on YouTube and I don't find something that's with fabricating, then I'm like, oh man, I wish someone had done this and recorded it so that I can learn from it.
Yeah. I got a bush axe from Tractor Supply. It's more like a machete with a curved hooked end, and the thing is awesome. I had it for like 2 years, and I haven't had to sharpen it. Good work. That sounds cool. Post a picture
It's a
to us.
parang, right.
Parang, yeah, right.
Shout out to Jack Alexander. That's awesome.
Diving board off the treehouse with a
Hotbox
pole.
room real quick.
Oh, I didn't see that. I meant this one, but yeah, that's kind of funny. Do you wish you had more money, so buy more supplies?
I could spank 10 grand in about 30 seconds.
Yeah. I actually wish I had more money so that we could just make YouTube videos and just hang out at the treehouse and go hunting and kind of just live there.
I mean, when I say that, I mean I could spend money on like hunting gear, stuff like that, trucks, blah, things that we would do, and I could.
But if I had money,
me and Tim Moore were talking about that today.
I just not even.
We were just like,
just not even work.
Winches.
But then the thing is like if you have an unlimited supply, you just buy whatever you want, and then you lose the sense of earning it. And really working for something,
100%.
or else it's all boring. We do have a P.O.
Paul Big Pimpin, do you guys have a P.O. box? Yes, sir, indeed we do.
What do you want to send?
Pimpin' since been pimpin'.
You know, I would love it. I would love it if any of you guys at all,
just send us a letter or
literally,
a postcard.
Send us a postcard to our P.O. box.
With some handwritten
message.
Yeah, because... Hang on, how do I even find it? It's on the About page, right? Yeah, we do. I'm going to put it in the live chat in just a second. Maybe you can answer a couple of more questions while I find it.
Let's see here. Yes, Matt is so good at editing videos.
He is.
He's a dream machine with editing.
Thanks, guys. Oh.
Make a refrigerator. Dig a hole in the ground. That's our refrigerator.
You know, I saw a really interesting one from Corporal's Corner where he's talking about making a clay refrigerator. Right, P.O. Box coming in the chat right now.
If you guys are looking for a good cheap deals for trail cams, go check out camofire.com. Sometimes one will pop up with a really good deal. Awesome. Well, Wholesale Sports in Canada is liquidating, like now, all of its stores. And I heard that on Thursday, that's tomorrow, it's dropping prices again.
Oh, really? Well, Cabela's just like ran them out.
Well, yeah, and Cabela's have dropped all their prices too right now, so it's a really good time to go and get... Oh, because they're having to for a little bit while Wholesale Sports does the whole...
Right, yeah.
And then, yeah.
What else do we got here?
Alright,
Are you a DIY? I think we're all DIYers.
Yeah, we are.
Born and bred.
Yeah.
YouTube is how I started making knives. That and $5,000 worth of tools, and I'm hammering them out. Gotta love the time we live in.
I would never spend $5,000 in tools.
You probably have spent more than that on tools in your whole life.
No, I don't think so.
Dude, your garage is like full of tools.
I've maybe spent $1,000.
Every time I'm at your house, I'm like, have you got a Dremel? Yeah, here you go. Have you got a drill? Yeah. Have you got a chop saw? Yep. Angle saw, cut saw, mite saw, drill. You got everything under the sun.
Yeah, I guess so. That's true.
One day, guys, just keep doing the outstanding job you're doing. Your channel will grow exponentially. Yeah, it's actually, thanks, Sean. It's actually dipped a bit recently.
I mean, it's to be expected. Like, we went up fairly quickly, and then we stopped putting treehouse videos out.
Yeah.
Look at this one. I'm in Volk school. I'm guessing that's like just
VOLK.
Yeah, is that just secondary education?
Jesus Christ.
Should I choose HVAC, MT? What's MT? Electrical, plumbing, business tech, or auto tech? I'm an electrician, and
I was a carpenter.
And you know, auto tech is always a good way to go because everyone, like, if you look at people, most families have at least 2 cars.
Yeah, but you know what? Auto techs don't make as much as electricians or plumbers or HVAC.
I know they don't, but they're always gonna also have work.
That's true.
Yeah, but with the wave of the future, everybody's gonna be an electrician.
Think
solar
cars.
But don't forget about
plumbing. They might need plumbers for their cars.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
they decide to run it on water.
Yeah, or
That's
make
true.
sure the gas gets to the gas.
I think Reuben would probably sway towards electrical because he's an electrician.
No, I don't know. Electricians, it depends on how oil is. Oil will tell you everything.
I quite like carpentry when I did it, but I also hated my life at the same time.
Become a welder or a blacksmith, something cool like that. Knife maker.
No, really? Figure out what you enjoy doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, whatever
really
you
get to
enjoy
know-
best. Yeah.
Yeah, get to know yourself. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, really do what you love. You've only got so long to get that in, and you might as well.
And you know what
Do
you
what
should
you
do?
love.
You should spend
Yeah.
one day doing each of those things. Like, what is HVAC?
HVAC is like heating and cooling
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that.
Right. So spend one day
Air
taking apart an air conditioner and putting it back together.
What's MT?
Do one day of like making electrical circuits. Do one day of putting plumbing together and replumb your sink.
No.
And then do one day
no,
of
no. That's not a
taking-
good way to do it because you might like one and then you start doing it and then you realize after a year you freaking hate it.
I'm pretty sure you hate everything after a year of doing it, apart from bushcraft. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to be an electrician for the rest of my life. I know that.
You know,
Bushcraft?
I was just looking at Nate. I was just looking at Nate courses because I really saw that what I'd want to do is something like land management, or like but like wild game and fisheries
See,
land
that
management.
would be more applicable.
When that's
That'd
what
be
my
awesome.
granddad did, right? He was a gamekeeper, and I was like, wow, you were so similar to our grandparents.
My granddad
Anyway.
was also a gamekeeper, but like he
Like-
only had Monopoly and Scrabble, and
yeah.
My grandparent
Risk.
was a
Yeah,
businessman
risk.
and a cobbler.
he was a cobbler.
Made
Well, you'd
shoes.
probably be good at that as well,
Is that a
shoemaking.
cobbler?
Yeah.
Yeah, cobbler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'd probably enjoy that actually.
probably, but I'd get bored of it. I'd get tired of cutting up leather.
Yeah,
and
that's
rubber.
why I saw. I was thinking like what my granddad's job was is he basically worked for rich lords and ladies and got given a cottage, and then would make sure that all the game was taken care of and kill all of the things that were eating the game or whatever. I was like, that is such a cool job.
But then the thing is if that's your job, then
You just roam in the woods all day.
yeah, I know. But if you do that all the time, you'll stop enjoying it.
Well, no, but it wasn't like a job
No,
because it's just out being outdoors doing what you love to do,
interesting.
and you get paid a salary.
We kind of went on a tangent on careers.
Yeah, right.
Good question.
Interesting question. If someone were to give you $1 million, but you had to give up camping and bushcraft, would you do it?
No.
Yeah, I'd start doing something that's very similar with a different name, like Woodcraft.
But like,
and,
but like literally though, would you stop doing all of this if
That's
someone
like
gave you $1
giving
million?
up nature for $1 million.
No, I
$1
wouldn't.
million
I wouldn't.
is
I
money
wouldn't.
doesn't mean anything
I
when you
wouldn't.
reference it like that.
I would not.
I'd use half of it to pay for a hitman to kill the person that gave me the money.
If I was interested in money, I'd be living a different life right now. I tell you.
MT as well.
How?
Welding, right? Yeah.
Where were we? Oh yeah, here we go. Have you ever bought Mora Eldris? Just got mine and I love it.
No.
Never.
I just have the companion, and I love it. It's great, but
Do you guys have any plans on it? Sorry, mate. On expanding your camp, maybe a guest house with a bushcraft hot tub.
maybe one day.
Definitely one day.
I think another raised shelter that connects with a rope bridge to the one that we have would be amazing.
Yes. Blue Boy wants
yeah,
to know if
we-
we're
we
making
gotta
a
do that.
balcony. Everyone wants to see a balcony for some
Yeah,
reason.
I think balcony, but
it will happen.
and this is the thing. Like, it's like, what do we want to see? And we've always wanted to see a balcony there.
Yeah.
It's just
It would just be
It's
nice
just-
to make coffee on the balcony and
Yeah.
just sit there
It's
and
just
look at
not a priority.
Yeah.
It's just not a priority. Yeah. Yes, we love Mora knives. They are highly, highly recommended from us, especially if you're on a budget. Next video is on Friday. Essie do make a good knife indeed.
I gotta go.
We don't. Reuben's off to take a pee. We don't really use the shower. Wouldn't use the shower because we just walk
Yeah.
down to the river to wash in the river.
in summer. Yeah.
Have you guys ever tried ice fishing?
I haven't. No, it hasn't really appealed to me. I mean, I love fishing, but I just haven't done any ice fishing yet. But I think I'll find someone that I know that does it, and then maybe see if I can tag along at some point and see what it's like.
Sweat patch. Holy smokes! It's hot in here. Yeah, a little bit. Stick to bushcraft. So endless what you can do.
Put your arm down, man. I feel sorry for Reuben. It's like Reuben had to leave.
Yeah, I'm just like.
waft.
It doesn't actually smell. I think I was just elbowing him in the head, maybe. Why do women like bushcrafting? Because there's always a hard wood out there. Hate autocorrect. Do you guys collect channel stickers from other YouTube channels? Nope. Made a birdhouse. When you're at the treehouse, you can see birds nesting in the birdhouse.
When you
You're
say
just piecing out for a minute.
when you say birdhouse,
Do you want to just wrap this up, maybe?
yeah, I think
Because I'm getting kind of sweaty and like we've been going for 70 minutes.
How does British humour go down in Canada?
Does
It's
Reuben
done
get
pretty
it?
good.
It took you a little while though to warm up to all the piss taking and the sarcasm.
Yeah,
and
you have to be like pretty light and not take anything personally, and just be like, all right, that's just a different kind of humor.
Yeah.
But it's really entertaining.
for a cig?
Not yet.
Reuben.
Oh, Reuben.
Reuben. One more year, mate.
Yeah, I fly fish.
Yeah, Bo
I fly
does.
fish.
Bo does.
Anyway,
If someone would give you $1 billion, but you had to tear down the treehouse, would you do it? Yes, in an
yeah,
instant.
no problem.
I would tear down the treehouse and burn everything there, as long as I wasn't going to get prosecuted. And then I'd take that $1 billion, I'd go and buy
a piece of land.
a piece of land, and I'd build it all again. And I'd
but
film
way,
it all.
but way better.
Way
and
better.
strip all the bark off
Yeah,
of
I'd do
everything
it
so it doesn't
proper.
rot. And
I
do
literally
everything.
live there. I'd literally live there and go out and build a treehouse every day.
I think we'd all just live
Yeah.
however
like a
we'd
bunch
like.
of kids.
If I had $1 billion, I'd give
We'd-
333
we'd
million
be-
to you.
we'd be-
333 million
We'd
to
be
you.
like a bunch of kids.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what was funny?
What are we like now?
You know what was funny is we had a comment the other day from someone, and it was like, "This is effing ridiculous. You guys are so gay. This is just a bunch of grown men building forts in the woods like kids." And I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a bunch of grown men in the woods building forts like kids."
I think every man wants to be
Yeah.
a kid.
When you-
Except
when
for the
you say-
guy who's
when
super
people say-
jealous.
When people say grown men, I mean, I don't know. It's like we're just dudes. We're not like grown men.
My
Necessarily.
left nipple is a grown man.
Yeah, but everything else is catching up.
Yeah.
I think also it's like insecure people are gonna make hateful comments.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're not secure with who they are,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then they have to put people down.
Yeah.
So, you know, really, if anyone feels the need to put someone down, you can just be like, okay, well, someone's obviously got issues,
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
and so that's the way it goes.
I am Canadian, born and raised in Alberta.
On the
been out of the
prairies.
country
On the
once.
prairies is where he spent most of his days.
Yeah.
Singing out.
Yeah, I don't know the rest of the words.
I use an SE laser strike as my knife.
Grown men. I thought Reuben was 12.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just about 30.
Bo and Bo look the same but sound different.
Bo and Bo.
Oh yeah, you
Um,
mean bow and bow. That's what he's saying.
Right,
Bow
right.
and bow.
You do, you screw the rest, yes, indeed. Jen Chen, are you guys single? Yeah, but not for you, Jen. Ready anytime that you are, all three of us.
Is that Kayla's friend?
That's Jen, who we
oh,
know.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Matty.
So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys. It's been a pleasure streaming. It's been a pleasure answering all of your awesome questions. I hope that we've helped
How you
you.
doing?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to tune in this Friday for the next installment of Bushcraft Heroes Treehouse Part 18. I think we're on now. Part 18 for the door latch, and yeah.
Thanks for watching. Get on the Instagram.
Yeah, get over to Instagram, man. Follow us on Instagram and on Facebook.
You
We've
won't
been
be let
putting up
down.
previews. We've been putting up little previews and sneak peeks on Instagram and Facebook of stuff that hasn't come out on YouTube yet.
And there's a lot of people saying that they're building forts and stuff, and we've inspired them or whatever. So please, please, please take pictures and post them and tag us in whatever format,
Yeah.
Facebook or Instagram, whatever. Just get it out there, and then we can see what you guys are up to. That would be great.
Yeah, also, I've had a few messages from people on Facebook showing me their stuff. Actually post it on our page and I'll like approve it and leave it on the community wall, because I love to have like a little
Yeah.
community of people sharing ideas and stuff like that.
We'd
I
love
think
to
it'd be
see
super
more of that.
awesome.
Please do that.
Awesome. So, take it steady, guys. Have an awesome night. Thank you for staying up with us, and we'll see you next time.
No,
See you later.
you'll see us next time.